Yeah, so now I've explained you the entire fiduciary call protective put and all. The first question which we all have or should have is how the hell did these portfolio calls created? I mean, what's the logic behind them? Why can't long call and long put be on the same side? Why they have to be on the different side? Or why am I combining with risk free asset, etc., etc., etc.? Let's talk about each of these questions which are on the top part in the purple color over here, one at a time. Just one thing, over here we assume that it's a European option. Later we'll talk about the American option, but right now we assume that's a European option, meaning you can access only on the last day. So yeah, I need some space and I don't have a space. Wait a minute. This is good enough. So yeah, by the way, tell me, okay, let's take Vodafone Idea. At this point in time, what is your view about the spot price of Vodafone Idea going forward? You know,
I
one.
think it should stay the same.
Sorry,
It would be the same only.
it
Like
would be the
not that much
same.
fluctuation.
Okay. Okay, fair point. I wouldn't deny that. In the long run, would it still the same? Like, given a certain.
Depends depends
Just,
on
just,
the
just, tell, just tell me your opinion. I mean, I'm not even getting into the details about whether it will be right or wrong. I just want your opinion. In long run, in sufficient time, will the price go up or down?
it would go down.
It would go down.
Da-
Others,
down, sir.
It would go down.
down. But then if I give you an information that they are coming up with their own strong network of 6G, sixth generation. I don't know if you're aware, 6G chip is already invented. It's already in commercial production. Not commercial, but it's getting tested and all. If I tell you that Vodafone Idea is coming up with 6G, can I say there are many subscribers who will shift from Geo and Airtel to Vodafone? And Vodafone might just have a finally a very good day to look at. Would you agree? My point is,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What?
sir. Yes, sir.
my point is, at a point in time, in the moment, either you will expect the price to go up, or either you will expect the price to go down. So then, can I say you will either go long call or you will go long put? You will not go both together. I mean, when you're creating a portfolio, it doesn't make sense that you go long call as well as long put, right?
Yes, sir.
When
Yes,
the
sir.
underlying is Vodafone. So we have established that long call and long put cannot be on the same side in the same portfolio at a particular point in time, right? Now here's the thing. When you go long call, you immediately realize that, oh dear, long call is right to buy the underlying asset. And at what price will you buy the underlying asset? You will buy at X, the exercise price. Am I correct? And
Yes,
you
sir.
immediately realize that you will need the money, but not today. You will need the money on the settlement, European option, last day. So what do you do with that money? Like, you just keep your money idle, or can I say you will invest that money? You will invest present value of X. Why present value of X? Because on maturity, you will invest present value of X in the risk free asset, fixed deposit or something. Why is it present value of X? Because on maturity, you want that X. Let's say it's $50. You want $50 on the last day so that you can take that $50 and go to the X option market and exercise your right to buy. Of course, only if it is beneficial. But you want $50 on the last day. So what do? You invest present value $50 today. Make sense? This is what you're doing today. Do you agree or not? Say yes or no, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now do you agree that I need to combine long call with investing in present value of X today itself. It does make sense, right? And here's the thing, other thing. When I go long put, I immediately realize that, oh dear God, I will have the right to sell the underlying asset. But when? On the expiry date. That's when I need underlying asset on the expiry date. I have two choices over here. Listen to me very carefully. I have two choices over here. Choice number one, on the last day itself, I go to the spot market, I purchase the underlying asset, use this, and right to sell. But the problem is, if I purchase the underlying asset on the last day in the spot market, it will be uncertain. Now I don't know now what will be the situation on the last day. I could buy underlying asset at any price. Now let's say my right to sell is at $45. What if the spot price on the last day is $70? Doesn't make sense. Are you getting my point? It doesn't make sense that I purchase the underlying asset on the last day. Instead, because there is a lot of uncertainty, instead, what do? I go long underlying asset today at today's spot price, because that is very much certain to me. And later, when I actually exercise my right to sell the underlying asset, I will already be the owner of it. What say? Do you agree that if I go long put, I have to protect it and go long underlying? Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Got it.
did I say I have to protect it? Did I erroneously told you and made you realize that no wonder the name of this portfolio is protective put?
Oh, so this is also some sort of arbitrage, right?
It will lead to that. I am creating the portfolio which will have the same payoff. Step number one is to create. Then step number two is for me to prove it to you that boss, it has the same payoff, which I will do. But give me some moment. I'm still creating the portfolio. You see, great things in life takes time to create. Sorry, just kidding. Some Hollywood dialogue. But did you get this, all of you? And this portfolio is called the fiduciary call. Now I'm going to disappoint you over here. I am sorry. I don't know why it is called fiduciary call. I have no idea. But I can, and I did give you the logic behind why long call is combined with risk-free asset. I'm just sorry. I really don't know why it is called fiduciary call. Sorry. I'm not even going to make an attempt to justify that. So yeah. But for that now, leave it. Now the question is, hey, how dare you say that the payoff is the same? Oh yeah, I dare to say that. Because I dare to prove it. Shall I? हाँ कि ना? You see,
Yes, sir.
what I'm making you realize by having discussion in this manner is just one thing. Just because it is given in the book, don't take it on the face value. Question: how did these portfolio come into being? It makes sense because there's only one answer to it. At one point in time, either you will have the view that the price will go up or go down. So you start with either long call or either you long put. If you have the if you expect the price to go up, you go long call, and then you naturally invest risk-free asset. But if you expect the price to go down, then it is long put, and naturally you need to protect it, and that's why long underlying today. Are you getting it? So the next step, I have to prove it that the payoff is the same. Let's talk about that.